Sorry for that distraction, guys. Just stopped the video as soon as she started talking. So basically, you still get your double lift, right? And being honest, it really is. Well, it's not a double lift actually. It's just a one card. I'll show you. See. So when using that one card, I'm just kidding. I just done the brush change or whatever the hell you call it, which is when you take the second card in and you swipe it like that, and it looks like it's the one card. In case they say you've got two cards or something like that, you can easily show that it's not. Right, so you take your double lift, and then I'll show you how I done the next one. So you turn it over, and then you've got not their card, and you say, oh, that's not your card. And then this is where this wee sneaky trick here comes in. That one. That's where that one comes in, and it's pretty hard to start with, I'll tell you that, but it gets easy. This may sound weird to you, but to do this, you need to have some sort of grip in your hands, because if you've got slidey fingers, it'll just go like this, basically. So, like, the trick is, when you're doing that, when you do that part, there's actually a part in it where you're doing some kind of move, and you can bring it back. When you're doing some kind of move, and in some cases it is hard, in some cases it's easy. So, like in this case, it's going to be hard for you because I don't really know what angles are to put it, and I don't even know what I just said. So I'm trying to be clearer because the Joker looks brilliant when you do the fasting. So after I've showed you this on this part, I'll show you what the trick looks like. Right, so you have the card there, okay, and then you just flick it like that, and then you've got the two diamonds right there. Yep, so that was the trick. I don't think I'll be coming into that angle because, well, I might for underneath my hands, you know, but I'm just going down a bit. Right here, that's good. So, to do that trick, here comes the best part for you. I may not be the best tutorial thing for it, but you know, I'll try my best. So when you've done your double lift, you turn it over, and then when you're about to do the move, this is how you do it. You're going to grab the deck, and I'm not sure what that grip is called. I think it's the mechanical grip. I'm not sure. I've not really looked into the grips, but that's one of them, right? And what you do is you put your thumb like right here at the end, just so you look, the tip of your thumb, well, the tip of your nail is parallel with the top of the card, right? And then your index finger is going to come right over here, and it's going to well, your thumb is actually going to go past it, look below your thumbnail, like just where your thumbnail comes out, like right there. That is parallel with the cards. And then you get your index finger put it here, and then you get your pinky and you put it in the bottom corner, and you take these ones off and you just you can let them freely move about. So you're in that position, right? So it's like that. And then the sneaky part of the move is the flick, which is that. I mean, it's easy to try, it's easy to do to start with, but after that, like, well, it's hard to start with. I think that's what it just says. But the more you try and the more you do the trick, the easier it gets, and then, you know, it goes on and on and on and on, and you know, you kind of go. I mean, so here is the part on how to do that. So when it's in this position, to practice, you don't flick straight away like that. I mean, to me, I think for when I practiced, it was when I was just sitting like this. So to do that, we move. Once you're in that position, you know what, I'll call this grip I'll call it the pinky grip. That sounds weird, but it's because you really do use like 70% of your pinky in this trick, right? So you've got the thing like that, and your pinky's just up a bit from the corner, so it's not completely on the corner, it's up a wee bit, and then you can flick, but I wouldn't do that to start with, as it says. This is what you do. When you do that, when your finger's about halfway, you're going to flick it back like that. So this is what I mean by like your pinky's going to use it like 70% of the trick, because your pinky's just pulling it down like that, and it creates the illusion that you're doing it. And under this cover, like I could do it like that, and you wouldn't even notice. So it's like that. So under that cover, that's not really it. It's still there, but that's not the end of the trick. To finish the trick off, what you need to do is you grab the card, and at this point, when you're flitting, I usually push down like this, and then just grab under with my fingers like that. I turn it more, and then just grab under, and you've got it at the bottom. So I'll show you that again, right? I'll turn 4 cards over, right? And then I'll teach you. So 5 times, I just flick it like that, and then it goes under. But I do it so fast, sometimes you won't even notice. So it's like, right, like that, and then you've got the 2 cards left. So what you're going to do, I'll bring the camera down a wee bit closer for you. Right, about there. Right, so when your finger when your finger is like this, and when you pull back that, your hands are like, so that, right, as soon as you've done that move, they won't see it because your hand will come over like that, right? It'll come over like this. And then what you're going to do is, it's in that position, you're just going to grab it with all 4 fingers and do that and pull it under. And they don't notice that move. So I'll show you an example. So even up close, they won't even notice the move that you've, somehow pulled it to the bottom, or if they even knew how to put it to the bottom. So it's like, and that's how quick it is. So if you want a different angle, I'll give you some sort of overhead angle, because with the type of webcam I've got, I can easily strap the webcam to my what do you call it, headphones, and then good thing there. So you can kind of see what I can see. See, like, pull it back a wee tiny bit. Turn. Just pulling it away from behind me. Turn so it's facing that, and look down. So this is kind of what I'm seeing. As you can see, there's my hands and stuff. Alright, and this is the pack of cards. I'll pull them down a bit. Right, so a wee bit more. Right, so you can still hear that and see me. Right, so you take the cards. This is the easy part. You just take the card like that, and then when you turn it over, you're just gonna get your pinky break right there, and then you're gonna do the turnover pass, which is like that. Alright, and then you're gonna take your double lift. Oh wait, you don't have to do the turnover pass. I forgot to mention, you can do any kind of pass you like. I always do the I used to do the undercut, I think it was that, I'm not sure. When you take the bottom half of the deck and put it to the top. I used to do that, but now I just stick to the turnover pass because it's easier and it's somehow not seeable, visible anyway. So once you've got your double lift, right, I'm pulling it closer to the camera a bit, and then you've turned it over, this is what it looks like to me. So even from that angle, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, if you just take the card, and from my view, this is what it was like for me when I started doing this trick. This video is going to be long, by the way, so you've got a lot to learn. So you select this, and then once you've flicked it, it comes back. I'll show you in slow motion. So it's like this. Pull back, and then your hand's going to come over here and grab. Make sure to kind of block off that a wee bit, and then with your fingers here, you're just going to pull down and then pull in. And I don't know how, but that doesn't look visible. So a 5 and a 4, it's not really, you're not going to really see much difference, see? But yep. So I'll show you another, like what it is with the, like how bad I'm at the pass. Well, I may as well, since you need to use some sort of pass in this trick. So you go through, you sweat through, you take the card, right? I keep thinking I'm showing it to the camera, but forgetting the camera's behind me. It's actually strapped to my head, so I can show you where I'm looking and stuff. So you turn the card back over, you put the deck back on, and then you do the pass, which looks extremely visible. And then you've got not the right card, you flick it and it changes to the right card. I've got the blue deck, which I'll show you what I'd done with the blue deck last night. I went on Meagle. I feel like I'm telling a life story here, but I went on Meagle and I asked somebody their name, and then they told me their name, and I turned round the card. I turned the card round. Oh, mine's already got something on it. I've got like 15 signed cards in this, so so there's one that's not signed, and then I says to him, "What was your name?" So blah blah blah, and then for instance, I'll just write down my name. So for instance, I'll just write down my name, which is Josh one. A bit shaky, I don't know why. Right. So that's my signature on that card, and I says to them, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put your card, well, it would be them since I asked them their name. I said I'm going to put your card in the middle of the deck, right here. So I'm going to put it back in, and then at this point I've done the turnover pass, and I says, right, would you be amazed if this top card was yours? And I turned over and I went, well, it's not because it's not signed, so it can't be yours. Some of them at that point left, so that was crap. But I don't know why, I didn't really get a chance to say something to them, so they just left anyway. So, and then after this part, I done that. Also, this is the cardini change. I said that earlier, but I don't know why I'm saying it again. And I'm just fixing my mic a wee bit. My mic, my head thingy. Right, and then I done that. I didn't do that, but I actually showed it, so. Yeah, but it's really fun to practice and stuff like that. So if you get the hang of it, if you can do this trick and you perform it well, if you could please just like leave a video response, because I'd love to see how good you can do it and how well you can do it. So I would love to see that. And this is probably going to be, well, it's going to be around about 17-18 minutes long, so I don't really know why I don't do two, well, kind of the two parts, but it's crap, huh? Right, so that is the cardini change. If you need any tips or hints or any stuff like that, you can just ask me. And if you like this new camera view for like tricks and that, where you can take it from a overhead shuffle from a shoulder angle, then I would love to keep doing it, because it's quite fun just getting them to see whatever you see. Well, it's sort of kind of peewish, but it kind of gets like you to see the cards, and they're getting to see exactly what you're seeing, so you know roughly where the cards are to be and what to do and stuff like that. So yep, and this has been the tutorial for This has been the tutorial for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.